All right, what's up everyone? It's your boy Financial Charles back with another Bitcoin video. This is kind of to follow up with yesterday's video. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, if you are pivoting away from Bitcoin, did you really even ever understand Bitcoin at all? So last video, I was talking about how my friend from work recently pivoted to AI. During last Bitcoin cycle, they were really on the right track. Asking me all these Bitcoin questions, and what I was very happy about was he differentiated between Bitcoin and altcoins. Eventually, he went down the Bitcoin only route, which is perfect. Stayed away from the altcoins, stored it in cold storage. It's like he did everything right. And then recently I spoke to him, and then he told me about how I told him that I bought the dip. He told me that he pivoted to AI. And me personally, I understand that NVIDIA has outperformed us. I understand that the NVIDIA holders have outperformed the Bitcoin holders in terms of fiat value. But in terms of, Bitcoin, I'm not interested in the fiat value in the first place. The only thing I'm interested in is I want to get as much of that 21 million pie as possible. I want as big of a slice as possible. It's all that matters to me. Doesn't matter how much it's going to cost me to get there. I'm just going to do whatever it takes. But to pivot to AI, what is that mindset there? The mindset is, Bitcoin is not going up in its US dollar value this year, but AI continues to do that. The opportunity cost of me staying in Bitcoin, blah, 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 blah. And then again, when you do that, when you sell this asset to go into this asset and you try to time the markets, that's exactly what you're doing, is you're just trying to time the markets. And that's a fiat game. You're just playing fiat games. And that's just I'm not interested in that. I could never imagine pivoting to AI. And it's funny because I have friends that have had a lot of success with NVIDIA. I've seen a lot of Redditors just have so much success with all this and that. I really don't participate in the stock market besides, just a very neutral dollar cost average into the S&P 500 with my employer's 401k match, But in terms of all the money that enters my hands, it's always going to be converted into Bitcoin. And it's not because, it's going to outperform NVIDIA in terms of fiat value. It's because that there's only 21 million and I want as much of that 21 million as possible. Doesn't matter the price. So, I can't pivot to AI. And the whole point of Bitcoin is not to be I'm going to pivot into this new investment, Bitcoin. It's the point of Bitcoin is to have it as your savings account. Hold on. Straighten up the camera. I just use it as a savings account. It's the all-in-one. It's the all-in-one asset. It is the singularity. It is the best asset, and it is the best, is the best money. It's the best medium of exchange. You can use Bitcoin for all of these. You can use it as your best performing asset. You can use it as the money in your bank account. You can use it to store your value into the future. You can use it as a medium of exchange. As long as two parties can agree to transact with something, it makes it money. If the bread farmer wants to trade with the apple farmer and the apple farmer wants to trade with the bread farmer, that's an actual transaction right there. Problem is, though, is that maybe the bread farmer is allergic to apples and the apple farmer wants bread, but all he has to offer is apples. That's where the medium of exchange comes in. The government, the medium of exchange doesn't have to be what the government tells you. The medium of exchange simply has to be the medium that both of the parties are accepting as the medium. If both parties accept whatever it is as a medium of exchange, whether it be seashells or glass beads, then it's money. Bitcoin is the most flawless money. So, yeah, if you guys want to invest in AI and NVIDIA and all this and that, you can, but just know that your NVIDIA value is just being priced in US dollar. And I know pricing in Bitcoin and NVIDIA is still outperforming, blah, blah, blah. But at the end of the day, I'm not focused on any US dollar value. I'm just focused on Bitcoin value. Satoshis, stack up your sats. Pay attention to the Satoshi value of your portfolio. All right, that's the end of the video. I just want to keep making videos during the bear market, you know what I'm saying? So, boom, boom, boom. I will continue to make videos. All right, have a good day.